Welcome to Influential Sports. And today I'm going to spend a few minutes to talk about the Milwaukee Bucks and their former head coach, Adrian Griffin. Now, it's been a lot of stuff going on with Adrian Griffin. And it's a few months ago, his grandson had passed away. So rest in peace to his grandson. And I hope that his mother is doing well and that justice is served for him. And he was 2 years old. The situation, I don't really want to get into that because that's very personal. I don't have all the details, but the mom has posted about it on her Instagram because her son was left under the care of Adrian Griffin. Then he ended up dying under his surveillance of natural causes, and the mother didn't think that he died of natural causes because that's uncommon for a 2-year-old. That's very weird and strange. So that's been circulating, and it happened 5 months ago, and that was in like August. So I'm pretty sure Adrian Griffin got hired around that same time. But this went under the radar for a while, way too long. It's really weird, and it's just something you don't want to see happen to anybody. Once again, rest in peace to her son, and hopefully she's doing well and justice is served. But a lot is going into that. She was posting on social media after he got fired. So I'm hoping the case isn't that he killed his grandson. That would be very unfortunate and sad news to hear. And if he did do that, hopefully justice is served. He gets what he deserves and he gets the help that he may need. That's just a sad situation. But it was also being reported that the reason for the Bucks firing Adrian Griffin, despite them starting 30-13 through the first 43 games, being a top offense, second in the Eastern Conference, but 21st in defensive rating, the Bucks decided to fire Adrian Griffin. And it was being reported the last few weeks, management was going to the practices to see how things were going because they felt like it was tension between him and some of the players. I'm assuming those players are Giannis and Dame, maybe a Middleton or Brook Lopez, because those are the top 4 players. But those top 2 names, especially Giannis, he has a lot of control on what can happen in the Bucks front office. But they didn't like what they were seeing the last few weeks. And part of that could be they're not liking, he might not have a voice over players or the defense isn't improving, and they saw that, so they decided to fire him. So Adrian Griffin got fired, and he may have been involved in his grandson dying. And that's just unfortunate. That is a sad, it's terrible for any person to go through that. Once again, I hope that's not the case. So him having something to do with his grandson's death, but if that is, that's sad, and I pray for him, but especially the mom of that child, what she's going through. But back to the Bucks and their head coaching situation. They decided to replace Adrian Griffin with Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers is a good coach, but I don't think he's a great coach. He won the championship in 2008 with the Celtics, but he's blown multiple 3-1 leads. He hasn't had any recent success that I think of it. So he's living off that one ring in 2008. If we're being honest, the Bucks should have never fired Mike Budenholzer. Mike Budenholzer was a good defensive coach. He was a good coach in general. The defense was they always had a top defense when he was there. He won the championship in 2021. Last year, I know it was rough during the playoffs, but prior to the playoffs starting, his brother had passed away, so that probably affected him mentally as he was trying to coach them games, and Giannis was out for 2 games or 2.5 games with a back injury. So that really hampered them and they weren't in a great situation to win because Mike Budenholzer probably had it on his mind throughout the whole series. Then he got fired because they lost to an 8 seed, and it's not usual for a 1 seed to lose to an 8. It's only happened a few times. But Mike Budenholzer was a great coach, and the Bucks should have kept him. But that is it for this video. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe.